In the last video, we looked at detecting missing values. In this video, we'll learn using NA-omit to remove records with missing values, calculating mean salary and inputting it with missing value, and using mice package to input data. The previous video showed us how to detect missing values within the dataset. Though the data with missing values is rather incomplete, we can still adapt a heuristic approach to complete our dataset. Here we introduce some techniques one can employ to impute missing values. First, we subset user data with employee number equal to 10,001. Here we've subset the data. Now we'll purposely assign salary as the missing value of row 8. 75,286 files read. Replace one salary value with an NA missing value. Okay, so we've assigned salary as missing value of row 8. Next, we'll use one of the imputation methods to impute the missing value. For this, we first remove missing values using the na.omit function, which automatically removes records containing missing values. So, all the records with missing values have been removed. You can see missing value removal as straightforward and simple, and is best suited for cases where missing values occupy only a small proportion of the dataset. In contrast, if missing values represent a large proportion of the dataset, removing these missing values may bias the analysis result and lead to a false conclusion. Secondly, we impute missing values with mean value. Thus, we first compute the mean salary of employee 10,001 with the mean function. Here, na.rm indicates that we will not take missing values into account. You can see that mean salary is 75,388.94. Then we can impute the missing value with the mean salary of employee 10,001. Here we impute missing value and mean salary. This type of imputation will not affect the estimation of the mean value, but it may bias the standard deviation and square error of the dataset and further lead to bias estimation. Therefore, this is not a recommended approach. Thirdly, we use the mice function to perform multiple imputations. Here we first install and load the mice package. Now, the further steps will allow us to use the mice function to impute data. Let's complete them by using complete command. Complete impute. Here we first extracted the integer year from the FromDate and ToDate attributes. FromDate and ToDate attributes. Next, as employee salary increases each year, we use Bayesian linear regression to predict missing values. We do that by configuring norm to meth parameter. Finally, we can obtain the completed data with the complete function. The multiple imputation method employs the relation between data to predict missing values, and it uses a Monte Carlo method to generate a possible missing value, which is the most common approach toward multiple missing value imputation problems. Now, besides using the mice package to predict missing values, we can use the regression method to predict missing values. First, make every attribute of test.emp accessible. Attach test.emp. Next, fit a regression line regarding salary against FromDate. Fit lm salary FromDate. Finally, we can predict the salary of the missing value. We use predict function to do that. You can see the salary of missing value is 73,575.91. Great! The lm function will generate a fitted regression line regarding salary against FromDate, and we can then use the fitted model to predict the possible salary in 1993. So, yep, that marks the end of this video and the section as well. We got to learn imputing missing data in this video. So, in this section, we started with renaming data variable and converting data type. We then moved on to working with date format, adding, filtering, and dropping data. Finally, we learned merging and sorting along with reshaping and detecting missing values. Amazing. I hope you had a great time learning. In the next section, we'll go through data manipulation.